Hi guys, just a small update from Doom Engine, i.e. me. Yeah, so the build's coming along fine. I'm just finalising a couple of little bits. I'm just waiting for some bolts to arrive from Halipal, just so I can attach the torque bars here. I just need some 10mm or 12mm bolts. I've ordered both, and then we should be good to go. I've secured everything together as best as I could. I've also dropped a bit of hot glue on the receiver and on the VTX antennas, because every time I lifted the canopy off they kept coming off, so I've just dropped a bit of glue and basically twisted the orientation of the antenna around, because actually the way that it was mounted before, it was facing the opposite way, so it was making it quite difficult to try and get the antennas to come out of the back properly. So yeah, that's what it looks like at the moment. I'm just going to tidy that up and make sure that the signal receivers antennas are facing 90 degrees or something like that. I'll try my best to sort of orientate them. I've just been messing around with the Aeonway Commander V1 as well, and setting up the OSD on the Eagle Pro 2. It's an awesome camera. I had a couple of problems because this motor here appears in the image more so than that one, basically because I think that the gap in between, if you see the canopy, there's a gap of, you can see some little metal spaces there, they're about 0.5 millimeter. And I couldn't slide them in on the other side, the tolerances were too tight. But basically the distance between the inside of the two sides of the canopy is 29 millimeters, and the Eagle Pro 2 is 28 millimeters wide, and so it means that there was a little bit of play, but unfortunately I can't get it to line up so that the sort of the amount of motor visible on each side is equal. So actually you can see most of the shaft of this one, and just basically that red, up to that red bolt, and a bit of the motor on the other one on this side. So I can't line it up. But basically I got paranoid and thought that I'd mounted the motors wrong, or that the mounts were like omnidirectional rather than bidirectional, but I think it should be okay. I kind of measured the sort of that side to that side, and then that side to that side, that side to that side, that side to that side, with a spirit level, and it all lined up perfectly. So yeah, it's just a case of the camera being on the piss a little bit, which I'm not too bothered about. It's got to be like a fraction of a millimeter, but obviously as you move out at 10 centimeters, you know, the difference is 1 centimeter or so, and then at 20 centimeters it's 20 millimeters, if you like. So the difference gets exacerbated as you move out further this way. But yeah, it's running good. Let's see if I can give you guys a little demo. I'll switch on the Taranis. I love my startup sound for the Taranis. It's hilarious. I think it is. I just, yeah, I had to do it. So listen to this.
I am online once again.
Switch warning.
I couldn't help myself. I love Fallout. So yeah, so let's see if we can get it started up. So armed. There we go. As you can see, it's actually got quite a low idle, but yeah, it's tasty. Just give it a bit of a blip on the throttle. Oh, it's lost signal for some reason. Oh no, yeah, I think it's because the transmitter's too close. But yeah, see, they were good. So I'm just going to switch that off for now. Yeah, so what else is there? Oh yeah, I finally received a package from Ready Made RC, and I ordered a Strix parallel charging board, and it's the Joshua Barwell V2, which is awesome. I'm really pleased with this. I looked at so many different brands of parallel charging boards and basically decided that Joshua's was the best bang for the buck, because it's got a voltage counter on it, which I didn't know about, and it also works without having it plugged into the charger. So you can just plug your balance lead into here and it will give you the reading for each cell and also the whole cell count, so for the entire battery. and you can just plug 10 batteries all in sequence here and charge them up. It's a very clever system, I think, and Joshua's kindly, you know, released the V2 after taking on board advice from his viewers and commenters regarding the V1 board he released. But yeah, it's awesome. It looks like it's going to be extremely future proof. You know, even for a noob like me, it's going to be quite difficult to get it wrong. So yeah, it's just the attention to detail and the cleanliness of the setup is you know, it's kind of paramount to this kind of thing. So I'm extremely pleased with it. I'd say that if you're after a parallel board and you know you can put up with the waiting time, order this from Ready Made RC. That's the Strix Joshua Bardwell V2 parallel charging board, and it's awesome. It also comes with those little banana plugs there, which I found extremely useful. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hopefully will be maidening the career rear talons soon. It's just a case of waiting for those bolts for the torque bars. Of course I can fly it now, I just don't want to. There's a couple of more things that I need to sort of refine, and you know, just a case of finesse really on a couple of the settings, and just a bit more practice on the simulator. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, then share it, like and subscribe. Do whatever you want. Come and check me out on Instagram at Doom Engine FPV Racing, and I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy. Bye.